Cybersecurity researchers have shed light on a macOS malvertising campaign, codenamed Operation FlutterBridge, that spreads a new backdoor called FlutterShell. According to Palo Alto Network's Unit 42, the campaign is said to be the next stage of a previously reported activity cluster dubbed JS aka File Ripple, in late August 2025. The cybercrime group behind the two attack chains is being tracked under the moniker CRI 1089. The attackers are assessed to be active since at least 2023. Built using the Flutter framework, FlutterShell infects targets with adware via malicious desktop applications, Unit 42 said. In addition to its adware functionality, the payload possesses backdoor capabilities, including shell command execution and file system manipulation. Operations attributed to CRI 1089 also include Recipe Lister and Calendar-O-Matic, both of which fall under a broader designation known as Tampered Chef, aka Evil AI, an ongoing series of campaigns that involve using Trojanized versions of productivity software to deliver potentially unwanted programs, PUPs, and adware. These campaigns distribute malicious Google and YouTube advertisements using a network of Google-verified shell companies, with the ads acting as a lure to trick targets into deploying malware that masquerades as legitimate desktop applications. Some of the front companies are AdsPark Pro Ltd., Advantage Web Marketing LLC, and SoftWeArt Limited, now Pacific Trade Solutions Ltd. Target audiences for these ads are macOS users in the US, Canada, Australia, France, and Germany. Although none of the Google Ads accounts are currently accessible via the Google Ads Transparency Center, records from uControl and the UK government's Companies House Register indicate that the firms all have links to Ukrainian individuals. The latest iteration entails the deployment of FlutterShell, which supports arbitrary command execution, file system interaction, and environment variables exfiltration. These efforts have been detected as recently as March 2026. Upon execution, the malware modifies Google Chrome configuration files to hijack the browser, forcing all traffic through an attacker-controlled, ad-filled intermediary site, researchers Ido Asher, Noah Deckel, and Tom Factorman said. All observed samples were signed with valid Apple developer IDs and successfully passed notarization, meaning Apple's automated security checks did not flag them as malicious at the time of submission. What makes FlutterShell noteworthy is that it implements a WebView-based architecture that utilizes a JavaScript-to-native bridge, thereby allowing the adversary to host malicious logic on an external website, rather than embedding it into the binary. This, in turn, makes it possible to dynamically alter the malware's behavior in real time without having to recompile or push out an updated version to compromised hosts. In WebView-based architecture, a native application uses an embedded web browser component to display content, Unit 42 explained. The JavaScript-to-native bridge acts as a communication channel between this web content and the host native application, allowing them to exchange data and cross-invoke functionality. 3 different variants of FlutterShell, Viz, Podcast Lounge, PDF Brain, and PDF Ninja, have been identified. This, coupled with the presence of unfinished functions in the JavaScript logic hosted on the attacker's infrastructure, suggests the malware is likely under active development. Some of the variants, PDF Brain and PDF Ninja, feature an artificial intelligence, AI, powered summarization capability by relaying documents through an attacker-controlled server before processing them. FlutterShell also enables system fingerprinting and the theft of browser session data. FlutterShell has also been found to share technical similarities with Calendar-O-Matic and Recipe Lister, the most obvious being the WebView-based code architecture to facilitate dynamic payload changes. What's more, Advantage Web Marketing LLC has been observed not only spreading malicious ads, but also acting as the signatory for Windows adware variants associated with the cluster. The evolution from JS to FlutterShell represents a significant increase in technical depth for the attackers behind CRI 1089, Unit 42 said. Furthermore, the scale of the distribution network, coupled with the verified shell entities used to bypass ad network vetting, highlights the persistent danger of malvertising. The coordination of multiple shell entities and the rapid development and delivery of new FlutterShell variants indicates that this campaign is far from over.